Alright, what's up guys? This game, first thing in Locksmith, different kind of setup in my runes as you can see. So basically I just don't have to buy boots. Also, like I said, I'm trying out the D-mat here because once you have enough AP, I would say, like probably 100 AP at like rank 4 Q or something. Let's just say you're like level 7 or something. You can probably one-shot the backline minions if you have 100 AP at level 7. Obviously, I don't know for sure, but you can like click on the casters and then look at your dagger damage and double it. Pretty much, just to like determine if you're able to one-shot the backline or not. We're not going to be using our DMAT at all on the backline though. We're just going to use it on the melee minions, because usually if you stack a double dagger when you can one-shot the backline, you'll leave each melee minion at around like 5 health or something. So we're just going to take DMAT just to see if it's okay for one-shotting the entire wave. That way we don't have to auto the melees at all. You know, we can just fast one-shot the wave once like mid-game hits. Wow, I cannot hit level 2 because this caster did not want to die. That's unlucky. You should never be able to go for a trade like that. It's all good. Not the end of the world. He just gets some gold from his first strike. Only 20. Who cares? Ow. Just need to kind of sit at our tower here. I mean, it's Lux mid, so she gets to control the lane however she wants. If she wants to push, then she can push. If she doesn't, then she doesn't have to. But yeah, normally, if I'm going to run Electrocute in high elo on Katarina, I would usually go for Gathering Storm and Absolute Focus secondary over anything else, but I mean, yeah, just trying this out. Like I said, we're going to use our D-mats on the melees. I'm just going to pop one here. Faster we get the D-mats on the melees, the better, in my opinion. I don't know why a lot of millionaires hold their D-mats, unless you're going to save them for cannons. Let's just use all 3 on the melees. And now our 115 damage Q is doing 128 damage to the melee, so that's pretty good. Walk down here. Rek'Sai is posturing up. Raptor's available. Nope. I mean, yeah, like I said, you can save your D-mats if you're gonna save them for like the cannon, but other than that, I'd just say fucking use them as soon as possible. Get the most out of it. Doing biscuits on Lux, wow. I'd rather get the blasting one here because chances are, let's say we don't get the blasting one here, right? And we get double Amptum instead. Maybe on our next recall, we don't have enough for blasting one, and then it kind of screws over the entire build path. Because you never really want to get alternator on Katarina early on. If you guys don't know, when you build alternator, you only get 5 extra AP after the Amptum. So you're basically spending so much money for nothing. You're spending so much gold just for a little bit of health, and then the damage active or on hit thing, whatever you call it. So just safer to grab the blasting one here. I'm gonna path top here. This is definitely a kill in the graves. If you can kite this out properly. Yeah, I'm gonna go back mid. That's honestly fine. That's not bad. That's fine. Because once again, you look at your dagger damage and you double it. See if you can do damage to the casters and one-shot them. Casters currently at 314 health. Our dagger does 164, so currently we're level 6. But since we have 103 AP, we can one-shot the casters, so we can just do this. Wow. Graves is just here. Along with the Janna. It's a party in the mid lane, guys. Everyone come mid. KatEvolved's laning mid. Okay, well, I mean, Lux has no R. I can walk over, but I actually cannot kill him there. I'll get killed by auto attacks. This is so risky to stay, by the way. He has enough mana for E, and Jan's gonna walk behind. I mean, this is fine. I just base now. Okay, just want to shove this in. Nice. That's insane. That's very good. Nice. And we got Lux Splash. Fuck, Lech Q there. My guy wants to start up the Herald, so that's fine. We'll just sit here. Forgot to mention, yeah, we're just rushing Rocketbelt this game. Pretty standard if you're going Lech Q on Katarina, just to rush the Rocketbelt. Alright. We have Rocketbelt. We're gonna get our free boots here as well in 3 seconds. Guys, I just recently had this nice little water filter thing added into my apartment. It's crazy. It's so good. Like, I get cold water finally. Do some damage to that Lux there. We never have to go for a kill, right? So we know she has no flash, but she still has barrier. So she's gonna ult this wave, by the way. Fine. She's not gonna get all of it. Just let these die. Let my caster die before I clear the wave. Nice. Every CS counts, remember that. Okay. I mean, Graves can be the only one here. Lux is definitely basing already. So clear this. And if you guys don't know how to one-shot the wave, it's Katarina. I'll just show you here. I'm not even gonna auto the melee because I don't have to anymore. So we W, walk back, Q the melee so the daggers drop on each other, and then you E. Ideally, this melee doesn't grief you by walking to the side, but you guys should have an idea of it, of like how to do it now. If you don't have DMAT, usually you have to auto each melee one time. Just in my experience, unless you have enough AP, of course. I mean, right now melees are 635 health, and daggers do, or yeah. So we do around 444 damage, literally, with our daggers, and then our Q is another 240. So. Lol. Got the cannon there too. Pretty slick. Good job, Rek'Sai. Graves is dead as well. We have Herald. Oh, jungle's so broken. Yes. Herald in my lane. Give me all this gold. I played a game earlier today on stream where same thing happened. My jungle ganked a Nasus mid one time, and we were able to get 2 towers. I was able to get 2 towers, and I just couldn't lose the game at that point. It's crazy. They're bot here. Then you also gotta keep in mind if people go Lucidity Boots, that also gives you Summoner Spell Haste. I think it's possible to bring your flash down to like below 4-second cooldown, or 4-minute cooldown, I mean. If you go Cosmic Insight plus Lucidity Boots. Always just keep that in mind. We're making Cat look pretty OP here, Enchanter player. I think this guy had R and had Stopwatch, and he just failed to use either of them. Alright, we just want to reset here. Okay, let's go battle over here. Nice. That looked pretty clunky. I'm running over. We got a lot of movement speed. I'm zooming. Oh, what the hell? He lands the stun. He's definitely dead. Close. Alright, who's tanking this, boys? We have Zillionaire. I can go. What? Had to play that really slow. You gotta keep in mind, he has Eclipse and Dark Harvest, so it's like... Like, dude, if he hits me with a Q auto there, I'm pretty sure I just die. Well, we just gained an easy 10 stacks from Mejai's, so... I'm glad I bought this item. Back to what I was saying about Mejai's. Usually I'm against it because I feel like I have the Mejai's curse. Every time I build it, I just die. I lose fucking... Like, what? You lose 10 stacks? How much do you lose? Yeah, 10 stacks on death. It's quite sad. I lose 10 stacks and I lose the game, of course, because I just lose all my gold value on the item. But keep in mind, when you build this, you also... It counts as a legendary, so you also get 5 M-Pen because of your Rocketbelt. Or Ludens if you still build that. Which you can build that, by the way. You can still go Ludens if you want. I personally don't build it, but... Don't think that I just fucking made a Ludens video a while back as a clickbait. Like, it's actually good. I still do it every now and then. Just not often. If I'm ever going to Electrocute, which I even rarely go Electrocute nowadays, usually I would go Rocketbelt, but maybe like 1 out of 10 games I'll get the Ludens, you know? Ezreal's right there. We're here. Jinx should go farm top. I'm gonna go push mid. Okay, there's a little bit of a brawl on bot lane. I think he's just dead. Nothing you can really do. Probably just attack top. What? Wait, well, my Jinx ran down here instead of pushing top. Brother. Your job was to push top lane. And destroy the Ezreal 1v1. It's okay. Can't expect everyone to know how to play the game. Alright. 200 gold from our Nashers. We're gonna get it here. Oh, I messed up the combo. Usually you want to Rocket Belt as your dagger's falling and you pick it up at the very end. You Rocket Belt as it's dropping. So that you pick it up at the edge. It's just a very fast combo. It's a lot easier to do on less ping. Keep in mind, I'm on 57. Usually, if I'm streaming, it's like 65. And I can tell you it's easier because I have a Tournament Realm account. Yes, I used to play pro. I have a Tournament Realm account. I've hopped on the practice tool, LA servers, getting 10 ping. I've tried the combo out on 10 ping. It's a lot easier to pull off. That's probably why every Korean cat player you watch just does it perfectly, because it's just easy to do on that ping. Look for the bot tower here. I can just kill in like an auto attack. 2. I think my next item is just gonna have to be Zhonya's. We want to preserve our Mejai stacks. If we lose our stacks, my mental will be lost. So, in order to win the game, we must keep a good mental and not lose our stacks. Take the Krugs. Krugs are your friend. Krugs and Gromp are your friend. Take these from your jungle, okay? No matter how many times your jungle pings you, if you're ahead, take his camps, okay? I do this on every character I play. It's usually how I achieve high CS numbers. Especially on Katarina. People ask me on my stream all the time. It's like, oh, how do you have 10 CS per minute? And it's like, obviously didn't watch the entire game, you know? Because a lot of times in lane, I'm being denied around like 20 to 30 CS just because of matchup. But then I make up for that deficit by side laning later on and then taking my jungler's camps. That way I'm actually able to eventually get a CS lead on my opponent. I'm gonna walk long way. I don't want to die here. I mean, they're just gonna start Nash here, no? Don't know exactly what my team's doing, but I can definitely make a play here. Hit this, chase them down. Hahaha. Okay. Nice. Got my Zhonya's. My team can just start this. I'll just sprint over. Thankfully, we were able to count on the enemy enchanter player to mess up. That's the only way that works, by the way. I flashed QEWR the Janna, and she was unable to react with R and stopwatch. Oh, it's so tragic. I got exhausted there. Alright, well, I'm just gonna base. Again. This time we also grab a blue pot. 521 AP. We have 45 flat M pen with our Sun Impact. They have 0 MR on their team, which means we basically do true damage to everyone. Even the set, this guy has 47 MR. Sure, he has some health, but he has 0 MR. Wait, Riven's bounced. Hey, I will just stopwatch your ultimate. Never throw it at me. Ow. Of course, next item. Guys, what do you think we're getting? Obviously, Death Cap here. No need for Shadow Flame. I'll give a quick example of like a game where you'd go Shadow Flame, right? I mean, this could be one. Let's assume they build one MR item. Like, let's say I see their Graves goes Hex Drinker, or like their set goes Hex Drinker, and I already have this much pen. I would probably be like, okay, yeah, Shadow Flame's my next item. Because I don't need Void. At this point, like, I'm gonna get more value out of the flat pen, you know? And everything. Hey! What the hell? She has... Oh, I mean, yeah, she hasn't used a stopwatch all game. Makes sense. Good game overall. I can't hit yes here, man. I need LP. I need LP. I've been losing too many games. Plus 15. As you can see, my MMR is quite destroyed on this account. I won't lie. After a big losing streak. That's why I'm no longer... Dude, I was at like 1200 LP. And now I'm just at 935, so happens. We had 27,000 damage this game in 25 minutes. Usually I don't go for Electrocute because I feel like it's weaker overall this patch. So the runes felt okay, honestly. I noticed how my wave clear was a little bit better in the early game because I was able to just like insta one-shot the melees. Maybe this wasn't an accurate representation of the minion demat on Katarina because the game was like such a stomp. Well, that wasn't necessarily a stomp, but the Lux couldn't play. Magical boots, though, always feels good. Just having to not spend money on boots in the early game. I mean, there's some Chinese Echo players, I believe, that do the same strat on their champ. They go like Electrocute in mid. At least back in the day, they would run the same setup here. That way they don't have to spend money on boots. They just rush the Rocketbelt, Rocketbelt into Lich Bane into decap and just GG. Kind of same concept on Katarina. It's just to not have to spend money on boots early game. Pretty average electrocute page. Like I said, I would say in the meta right now, electrocute isn't the best, but I mean their team comp is very squishy, so I can get away with it. But most of the time, you probably want to go for a Conqueror into like Nashor's Riftmaker, I would say, or even go like Bork into Death Stance Riftmaker, something like that, an AD build. But I mean, you can still run electrocute. It's just not the best, at least not in high-low. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope I was able to teach you something. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Peace. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, okay? Peace.